start you off with some trending news. And first, we're going to go to social media and part of what's going on right now with the growing list of companies who are boycotting advertising on social media platforms. Now, this comes after a lot of criticism towards social media companies on how they moderate user-based content. And a lot of this has to do with, well, the hate speech that has become pretty common on a lot of platforms, and also misinformation and a lot of other things that go along with that we're probably all familiar with at this point. Some of the big backlash has to do with Facebook in particular because of their stance of staying hands-off when it comes to political ads that are posted on there, and some of the claims that are posted with that. If it is blatant misinformation, they are not going to remove that. Twitter, on the other hand, has taken a different stance where they are flagging things, and I think a lot of this obviously stems from President Trump and some of his posts and some of the actions that Twitter has taken. But regardless, companies across the board are saying they're going to pull social media advertising. Starbucks is the latest one to add in. Certainly that's a very big company to join this growing list. And a lot of this has to do with a couple of campaigns that are going on. One in particular is the Stop Hate for Profit campaign. Now, Starbucks isn't a part of this campaign, but this campaign is one that's leading a lot of these companies to pull their advertising, whether it's for a month or even for the entire year. Companies like Unilever, which has a lot of reach in the world, they have pulled their advertising for the rest of the year. You have other companies like Verizon, North Face, REI, Patagonia, Honda, all pulling their advertising dollars either from Facebook alone or from Twitter as well, or other social media platforms. So a big move with this. And we did have Mark Zuckerberg say there were some minor changes in their response when they said they will add a label to denote whether something is newsworthy, because part of their claim of not removing political ads that may have false information or incendiary remarks in them is that they said it's newsworthy and that people should see them. So now they'll put a little tag on there that says newsworthy if they believe that it would normally violate their policies, but they're going to keep it on there. So it's a complicated thing that's kind of unfolding in real life. There's a lot to it. We've got more details at digitaltrends.com to follow up on. But again, Starbucks adding their dollars in there, and we know when dollars start going in, certainly you'll see companies respond a lot quicker. We also have Twitter, which is making changes to its flagging of misinformation. They've been more proactive about this. One of the things they've gone after are the 5G coronavirus conspiracy theories that say 5G is causing COVID-19. There's no scientific fact to that. There's just no basis for that, but let alone it has spread rampantly online, so they've been flagging that. However, their algorithm may be a little bit too aggressive in that. They said that posts including the word oxygen or frequency were getting flagged. There's an example right there where somebody just posted those two words and they got flagged for the COVID-19. Get the facts about it. And so they're reassessing how they're doing that, how their algorithm is flagging these things. They went, again, pretty aggressively after this, and now they're figuring it out as they go along. They said that Twitter support said it's building new automated capabilities to apply these levels to tweets we think could be relevant, and so they're going to be adjusting that as we go through. But again, some things getting flagged that probably in the end should not have been flagged in association with the conspiracy theories out there. I do want to reiterate there is no known science-based reasoning for this COVID-19 or 5G conspiracy theories, but there's a lot out there that just gets spread online, so this is something battling that misinformation. Continuing on here with trending news, this is something that's happening actually in Europe right now, but it does have to do with Amazon and some of the backlash that they have received about employee allegations that they have not taken proper steps to protect their employees from COVID-19. And so this is in Germany, where there is going to be a strike that's going to be happening for 48 hours this week. It's starting off today, and this is coming at their warehouses. So 6 different Amazon warehouses are going to do this through the end of day on Tuesday, and that's because they're protesting what they believe is Amazon's lack of response. And Amazon has come out and said that they've done a lot for this. This is what, again, for Amazon's response, they said that they've invested approximately $4 billion worldwide on COVID-related initiatives for getting products to customers and keeping employees safe. But employees have repeatedly had claims that there have been sicknesses and COVID-19 outbreaks that have not been reported, or they've not been told about it. So this is coming from both sides of this same issue. So definitely something that you want to take a look at there at digitaltrends.com. Pretty important stuff. All right, continuing on here with our trending news, let's go to this. Let's talk about Waze. So for those of us who are back commuting, for people who are out there who are driving more, as we see different restrictions lifted, go back into place, it's a crazy world. But Waze, anyway, still, it certainly is rolling out their update, and they've got a design makeover. So for those of us who use Waze quite a bit, this is coming to iOS and Android. Now, you may not see it today. This is something they're announcing that's going to start rolling out, but they're making some big changes there. They're adding in more emotions. They want people to be able to express their emotions while they're driving as far as how they feel, so they came out with a slew of new emoticons there. They've also got some emojis that will go with this. And then you've also got some more colors. They said that they want to bring in more color to it. It's a section of the app called Moods, which is going to let you express more feelings about how you're doing it. You will have to drive over 100 miles with the platform in order to get some of those expressive avatars. So they're making it kind of an incentive to keep on using it. Then you get to use that, and you can set up your own avatars on there. They said that they're going to add in more features that will show finding the cheapest fuel, hearing a famous voice navigate your route, something we've seen other companies do. And they said that this new updated look will start rolling out. They didn't give a timetable for it, but you will start to see that updated. So again, Waze making their update on that. Continuing on here with trending news topics and just making sure that you're abreast of what is happening in the world of technology news. Certainly, game streaming is huge. We all know that. But let's talk about Twitch and some of the changes that Twitch has been making. Now, Twitch did say they're going to start being more regulatory as far as when it comes to sexual harassment allegations and different issues that come on their platform. And they had that announcement, and then also they have banned Dr. Disrespect. Now, Dr. Disrespect being one of the biggest streamers out there. I mean, he is very famous, obviously, on Twitch. His real name's Herschel Guy Beam. And it was announced by the company that he was banned. But there's an ongoing mystery right now over why he was banned. And he did not actually make a public statement. His account was deleted on Twitch. His backers were refunded. So that's a pretty huge move. I mean, this guy's got a very big contract with Twitch. So removed from the platform altogether. And now he made a statement saying that he still doesn't know why he was banned. And there's a bit of a mystery unfurling online about whether or not there's something that's about to come out, whether or not this is in association with a completely different issue. We really don't know. He has had been suspended before, but this is, again, officially banned from the platform, so removed altogether. So it's a big move by Twitch, and so we'll have to see how this all unfurls and what unfolds and what comes out, but expect to hear more about this, I would guess, soon, because something's going to come out about why it was that he was banned from this. So that's just where we're at with that, acknowledging that mystery. And finally here for trending news, let's go to TikTok. Certainly music is a big part of TikTok, and now they just got one of the biggest artists of all time because they've signed a deal to have Prince's entire catalog now available on TikTok. If you know anything about Prince, it's been, over the years, he's been, well, when Prince was alive, he really pulled back his music as far as availability on streaming services. Wasn't a big fan. There were some things where he was available for a short amount of time on things. Now you can find him more places, back on Spotify and things like that. But TikTok, this is a big move. And his estate said they wanted to do this to help bring his music to more people. And this is pretty big move for it to have Prince on there. It's the entire catalog, so kind of an interesting thing. And you know what? Hey, the world could maybe use a little Prince right now. That's just my opinion. But there we go. That is it. Prince coming on to TikTok, so you can read more about that at digitaltrends.com.